live in areas without access to high-speed internet. Yet internet connectivity is now more important than ever as so many people are working from home or participating in remote schooling. With Starlink, people can get online in a matter of minutes after receiving the kit in the mail. Starlink is now delivering initial beta service for both domestically and internationally, and will continue expansion to near global coverage of the populated world in 2021. If you're interested in service, we recently started taking orders on a first-come, first-served basis. To reserve your spot in line, you can now put down a $99 deposit that's fully refundable. Head over to starlink.com for more information. With our team's go for launch, Falcon 9 started loading propellants at T-minus 35 minutes.
Okay,
and
so
at T-minus 11 minutes,
I think
currently all
only
systems are green for an on-time liftoff at 10:59 p.m. Eastern Time. With that, let's take a closer look at the rocket on your screen. What you're looking at on your screen is a live view of Falcon 9. The two-stage rocket stands 70 meters tall, or 229 feet tall, and that's greater than the wingspan of a 747 aircraft. Falcon 9 was designed from the ground up for maximum reliability. Its simple two-stage configuration minimizes the number of separation events, and with 9 first-stage engines, it can safely complete its missions even in the event of an engine shutdown. The first stage is the bottom 2/3 of the vehicle. It has 9 Merlin engines that do the bulk of the atmosphere. At about 2.5 minutes into flight, it will separate from the second stage and make its way back for landing on a drone ship. Of course, I Still Love You, and you can see a view from the drone ship on your screen. If successful, today will mark the 6th recovery for this booster. In order to help Falcon 9 make a successful landing, it's equipped with 4 hypersonic grid fins positioned near the top of the first stage. The grid fins help orient the rocket during re-entry and guide the rocket during descent. The first stage also has 4 landing legs made of state-of-the-art carbon fiber with aluminum honeycomb, which are positioned at the base of the rocket and deployed just before landing. Above the first stage is the second stage, which has a single Merlin vacuum or MVAC engine, which ignites after the first stage separates.
My name is
At full power, the Merlin vacuum engine operates with the greatest efficiency ever for an American-made hydrocarbon rocket engine.
Falcon 9 launch.
The second stage is what will carry our Starlink satellites to orbit, deploying at about T+1 hour into the mission.
Put in the chat, but other than that,
and lastly, our Starlink satellites are safely enclosed inside of the 5-meter or 17-foot diameter payload fairing, and that's what you are looking at on your screen. This is that large structure at the very top of the rocket.
Hold 60 satellites.
This protects the payload from aerothermal loads, heating, and contamination
Or if you
during
had heard a
ascent.
little earlier
Once
about
we reach the vacuum of space, we will jettison the fairing as the second stage continues on its journey to orbit. Today will be the first flight for this fairing, and we will be attempting to recover it by retrieving each half from the water with our recovery vessels, Mystery and Mischief, and on your screen is a view from each one of those recovery vessels. Weather is currently 80% favorable, so with that, the vehicle, satellites, weather, and range are all looking good for an on-time liftoff just a few minutes from now.
Any questions, please ask it and put it in the chat, or any comments, or anything. Excuse me? Okay, so, we actually...
As I mentioned earlier, it's been a busy few weeks here at SpaceX. Not only are we already on our 5th launch of the year, but we've made a lot of progress in the development of our human spaceflight programs. When SpaceX helped return human spaceflight to the United States last year with the launches of Demo 2 and Crew 1, it also helped pave the way for human spaceflight missions to become accessible to the general public. At the beginning of February, we announced the world's first all-commercial astronaut mission to orbit, targeted for no earlier than October of this year. The mission will be commanded by Jared Isaacman, the 37-year-old founder and chief executive officer of Shift4 Payments, and an accomplished pilot and adventurer. The mission is named Inspiration
She's
4
kind of
because of
talking
the
out to this
four-person
picture,
crew's
I guess.
mission to inspire support for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital and send a humanitarian message of possibility. The 3 additional crew members, each selected from the general public, will be announced by the end of March. And in fact, if you'd like to be one of the crew members on board this mission, head over to inspiration4.com and donate to St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Okay,
Everyone who donates has a chance to be selected,
reason,
so
I'm not
you never
able
know.
to
The next person they announce as a crew member just might be you.
Capture. Okay.
Additionally, our customer Axiom Space also recently announced their first private crew who will fly on a Dragon mission to the International Space Station. Axiom has selected Michael Lopez Alegria, former NASA astronaut and Axiom vice president, to be spacecraft commander. He will be joined by
I don't
Eitan
think
Steva,
I'm
an
going to be able to
impact
fix that
investor
thingy
and
without muting my
philanthropist,
own audio.
along with Larry
So
Connor,
you had to go to
a real estate and technology entrepreneur, and Mark Pathy, a Canadian investor and philanthropist. This launch is currently targeted for 2022 and will mark the first
I'll just
fully
maybe try to
private
make
human
my audio
spaceflight
way
to
louder than
station.
hers. So
And the last
might
highlight
able
to
to do
share
that,
today
so
involves the testing of our
maybe
newest
this will help.
spacecraft,
So if anybody's
Starship.
watching, you should
On Tuesday,
probably
February 2nd,
decrease your
Starship
volume
serial
by a
number
lot.
9, or SN9, completed SpaceX's second
this
high-altitude
rocket,
flight test of a Starship
exploded.
prototype from our site in Cameron County,
It landed.
Texas.
What I think this
Serial
was
number
the
9
pre-burner
successfully reached its
failed.
apogee at 10 kilometers with the help
But
of 3 Raptor
if you want to
engines
find out
and
what my
accomplished all of
opinion
its
on
intended
why it
milestones on ascent and descent.
it exploded, you should
However,
please
during
visit
the
our
landing flip
please
maneuver,
visit
one
my
of the Raptor
go on
engines did
my
not
YouTube
relight and caused serial
on
number
my
9
YouTube
to
channel,
experience
but
a
you're already on my YouTube
rapid
channel. But
unscheduled
just type, you
disassembly.
can just go in the video
While it would
section
have
and
been
just try to
great to
scroll
land
down
serial
and
number
find
9,
a video
the testing
on
campaign
why
is
I'm
the right
explaining
place
this
for a
for
run.
detail.
These test
But
flights are
anyway,
meant to
I have
improve
one
our
question
understanding
in
and
the
development of
chat,
Starship,
and
and it's when things don't
which
go as
rocket is going
expected
to
when you
launch?
tend to
So
learn
it's
the
going to be a
most. So
Falcon
from an
9
engineering
rocket for
standpoint, every time we learn
Falcon
more
9,
than we knew
Falcon 9
before,
Block
the
5.
test is a success.
And looks like we have pressure for strong
When is
return.
it tested success?
The team
They're
is
meaning
designing
that
Starship to be
Elon
able to
Musk said
carry
is a
both
success.
people
So
and cargo on long duration
yeah, I mean it did explode
interplanetary
it, but it
flights.
is pretty
We're hoping that
successful. I
one day
mean
Starship
they
will
did
help
find out
us
one more
return to the
way
moon
how
and allow
not to land
humanity
a
to
rocket.
travel to
I guess.
Mars and beyond. Stay
But
tuned for the flight of serial number 9 in the weeks to come.
Strong back retracted started.
they said I think she meant to say serial number 10 because serial number 9, you know, I already had
We're
like a live
currently
stream of
just
showing
under
that
4.5
exploding.
minutes from liftoff, and Falcon 9 is
maybe
now
it's a
moving into the
serial-
final stages of the countdown. And the transporter erector is preparing to retract right now. That is the TE.
So
And
what?
that's that white
What
painted
if you want me
structure
to explain one
that
more
you can
time?
see on your screen.
The
It's
strong
right
back is like
behind
the part
that
that holds the
fairing
rocket steady. See that part like in
next to
the
Falcon
that
9.
you can see right
There you
now.
can see a
It's
better
the
view of
arm.
the transporter
That's the
erector.
part. Oh, we have 5 people watching. Yay.
And the clamps will open up
let's-
first, and then the transporter erector will then
If you have any
begin to
questions, just please
retract
put it in
away
the
from the
chat.
rocket slightly.
So,
And at
any
T0,
questions in the
hydraulics
comments, just
pull
please
the
put it in the
TE farther away from Falcon 9 as
Okay.
it lifts off.
So we're currently in T minus 3 minutes
And
until it launches.
It may be a little hard to see, but it is
But
slightly
okay, but
moving back
I'll just
right
say
now.
a few things on this timeline. What it is? It's basically
Now, the
the
TE
engine chill.
provides
Or the
liquids,
engine chill is
gases,
when
electrical
they chill the
connections to
engines
the
because
second
the
stage, as well as
when
air
the
conditioning
fire
to
or
the
it's actually plasma, but I was referring to fire because that's
And the first and second stages
way
are
easier,
both
kind of.
nearly fully
So,
loaded with 1 million pounds of
when the
kerosene
fire comes
fuel,
out,
liquid oxygen.
it's actually over
Superchilled liquid
5,000
oxygen
degrees
is our
Celsius.
propellant
That is
oxidizer. And those
actually
white
it's a little less
clouds that
than
you
this
can
rocket,
see
exactly
around the
minus
rocket
4,000
are
degrees Celsius.
the moist
But that's
Florida
enough
atmosphere
to
condensing
melt,
around the areas where the
vaporize
cold
these engines. Like
gaseous
you know how
oxygen is
water
venting
and you steam
overboard.
it, the same thing, but with this metal. So they
Our
put
first stage should
liquid
finish prop loading at T minus,
oxygen
or
on
should
this
have
rocket.
already finished prop
Everyone in
loading at
the
T minus
space
3
film which is
minutes.
now retired will be liquid helium.
And there's that
But this
call
is
out
liquid
for
oxygen.
stage 1 LOX loading complete.
Okay,
Stage 2 will
that means
finish
the
up
fuel,
at T
well, the
minus 2
oxidizer
minutes, about 40
is
seconds
finished
from now.
on the first stage. So
Falcon 9
hopefully
is in
launches.
startup at T minus
But
60
the rocket's
seconds,
perfectly
and this
good.
means that the
It is
rocket's
still-
autonomous
no questions about it,
internal
but
flight
anyway,
computers
some people
have
might be
taken
watching and
over
wondering.
the launch
The rocket is
countdown.
perfectly good
We'll light the
They're just
Merlin
that
engines at
the
about
fuel
T
is
minus 2
minus
seconds, and we use
200
T-Tev
degrees
as our
Fahrenheit,
ignition
so
fluid.
just kind of
And when it mixes
starting
with oxygen, it
vaporizing
burns
because
a
it's
green
minus
colored
like 70
flame.
degrees there, and you
We
can just
then allow fuel into the
we can
thrust
understand
chamber,
what the
and the
problem is
engines
pretty
come
much.
up to full power for
So
liftoff
we're
at
approaching
T0.
around 2 minutes.
At liftoff, Falcon 9's first stage has thrust greater than 5 747 airplanes at full power, consuming 700 gallons of fuel per second. The Starlink payload continues to be healthy. The Falcon 9 team is tracking no issues on
But
the rocket.
maybe
Weather-
this one, because we applied for the
Weather's still looking
Starlink.
good, and the
Like
range
here's a
is
little
green
thing,
for
we actually
launch.
applied for
And
the
you just
Starlink
heard that call
internet
out that
thingy.
stage 2
So,
LOX loading is
Because this
complete.
rocket might carry the satellites to our location, because currently they're not in our
a few
location.
seconds from
So
now that LOX loading
we
is
can't
complete,
do it.
we will
But maybe
clear out
this
that
rocket could
LOX
carry the
line
satellites to
on
our
the
location
transporter
and
erector,
could
so you will see
have
some
Starlink
venting here.
internet. I don't know. It could have, but anyway, so we're just okay. Everything looks pretty good.
There you can see the venting on your screen.
So yeah, that is the thing I just was talking a little before about
1 minute coming up in
kind
about
of the
15
fuel vaporizing.
seconds.
It's not vaporizing, I should say, but
Falcon
like
9 will
what I
be
said
in
before,
startup,
that's what I
and
mean
the
by
first and
venting.
second stages will begin to
This is pretty close to
pressurize
venting.
for launch.
I mean, it literally looks like it's venting. So, I mean, but the actual term is venting, but it probably won't.
Falcon
Okay,
9 is in
startups. I mean,
That
the
call
startup
out,
has
Falcon
happened
9
to the
is
rocket
in
starting
startup.
basically.
And
So
we're waiting for the
everything's. I
final
mean,
go for
everything. The only
launch
electron work turned
in
on,
a
but
few seconds
it's
here.
like just like. So basically, what you can read like bottom, like the computers are taking control of the countdown. So
Falcon Starlink.
we currently have T minus 37 seconds.
And
35,
there's that call out that we
34,
are go
33,
for launch. So at
32,
T minus
31,
30 seconds,
29, 28,
T minus 30
27,
seconds, we
26,
are all systems
25,
are go for launch. So
24,
let's listen into the terminal
23.
count and watch as Falcon 9 takes our stack of Starlink satellites into orbit.
So when they release the satellite, I'll make a clip of it. I'll record it. I'll record it like after this because maybe
9,
launch
8,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
3,
2, 1. Lift off.
ignition,
Lift off.
and liftoff.
Clamps have been released. Okay, the rocket is now launching. That is quite dark. It's getting quite dark. So you can read this in the bottom corner. You can see the kilometer speed in kilometers per hour and altitude right next to it. These are all in kilometers though. So it's really dark. This launch it's really dark launch though. You can only see the flames. Well, not flames. I mean the plasma, but you know. So max Q is about to approach. Actually, probably like in maybe 1 or 2. Maybe like 30 seconds
At
with
T
max
plus
Q.
40 seconds into flight, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted
So
off
the altitude is now around
from Space Launch Complex
900
40 at
kilometers
Cape
per hour.
Canaveral
But
Space
the
Force
max
Station,
Q
carrying our
is
stack of Starlink
maximum
satellites
aerodynamic
to orbit.
pressure. And
Now we
when
are throttling
all
down
the
that
maximum,
first
so they
stage
throttle
in
down the
preparation
engine
for
for
Max
this
Q.
rocket around
Max Q stands
70%
for
of full power. Then
and
they
there's that call
reignite
out
it to
for
100%
Max Q.
full power.
This is the largest
So
structural
the
load this
aerodynamic
vehicle
pressure.
sees.
Okay, so the
Now,
aerodynamic pressure.
coming up in about a minute, we'll have 3 events happening within seconds of each other. That'll be
Max Q's
main
happening
engine
now.
cutoff, or MECO, stage separation, and SES1, or second engine start 1.
Oh,
Now,
but
MECO
MECO
where
is
all
main
9
engine
of the
cutoff.
M1D
So like the
engines
first stage
shut
cutting off.
down,
So then
and
we
that's supposed to be
now.
pulled
So we're
down in
currently in max
preparation.
Q.
Following a nominal trajectory.
Okay.
It slows the vehicle down in preparation for
So
the second
the reason
event,
I can
stage
see it's on
separation.
the angle because
Invec
to reach
control is
space you had to go up, but to
And
go
stage
stay
separation
in
is
space
where
you had
the
to go
first stage
upwards and
separates
sideways
from the
really
second
fast.
stage.
So you can like orbit the
First
Earth.
stage
So
will
that's
make
what
its way
we're
back
currently
to
doing.
Earth, while second stage continues
So
on
currently
its
we're in
journey
a
with
T plus
SES1,
one. We're at T plus 2 minutes
or
right
second
now.
engine start 1, and that's where we light up the MVAC engine, and it will propel
Okay, now
the second stage
max
along
Q
with
is happening
Starlink
now. The
satellites
engines are
to orbit.
100% throttle, so you can see the
We're
bigger
just under 30
plasma
seconds away from those
plasma.
3 events. Again, that is MECO, stage separation,
Okay,
and
MECO's about to have a
SES1.
main engine cut off.
You've got a
So
really
we're
cool
altitude is
view
around
of
44
the first
kilometers,
stage
speed is around
and those
5,
9
maybe
Merlin 1D
now
engines
6,000 kilometers per hour.
burning bright.
It's so hard to say. Then whenever I say it, they just switch an extra 100 kilometers faster. So currently, at this speed, we're extremely fast, but it's still going to go 3 times faster than this. So main engine cut off. We're about to see the engines releasing. So, and stage 1 has
Stage separation confirmed.
okay, good. Now first stage is separated from the second stage, and now the second stage is lighting up its engines, and the first stage is coming down to land on a thing.
Well,
land on a
there
drone
you
strip.
saw Miko and stage
I
separation.
don't know
on your
if they're landing.
left-hand screen
I
is the
forgot
first
which one they're
stage,
landing on.
with the
Either
right-hand
land
screen
on
being the
a
second
drone
stage.
strip.
We could
Of
see
course, I still love you.
SES-1,
Or
that
just
MVAC
read the
engine
instructions.
is now glowing bright red there.
So basically, the
few
one in the
seconds from
bottom
now,
corner
we
on
should
the
have fairing deploy.
basically on the left side is the first stage one. Oh, the fairing
And
deploy.
there
Now
you
those
can see on your
fairings,
right-hand
both
screen,
of
the
them
fairing
cost
has
$5
deployed.
million
As a
in
reminder,
total.
we will be
So they were
attempting to
trying to
recover the
recover
fairing
those.
halves today with our recovery ships Mystery and Mischief.
Yeah, those. And also, so on this, you can reach on the one that's the stage two, the one that's currently burning. That one's bringing satellites into
Now, as
orbit.
stage 2 heads towards its targeted drop-off orbit,
So stage
one
one
will
is
execute
the one that's
2
gonna land
burns
back
in
on
order
orbit.
to make
So
its
that's when
way
you only see a
back
black,
to Earth.
well, not
The
black
first burn
screen,
is
but like
the
just
entry
a
burn.
smidge.
And that's
but
where
just-
3
no,
of the
never
9
mind, it's black
Merlin
screen
1D
now.
engines will
But-
reignite, and that'll help slow the vehicle
But
down
because
as
it's
it
pretty
re-enters
much
back
black
into
screen,
the
you can
Earth's
understand why they did so.
atmosphere.
So currently
The
approaching
second burn
in.
for the first stage,
Well, actually, it's a
second
little
and
past
final
4
burn
minutes now.
is the landing burn, and this is
Anyway,
where a single
so
engine
you can
will
see on the
reignite,
second stage
and that
we
slows the
are
vehicle down
approaching
rapidly in
around
order to touch down on that
9,000.
drone ship.
Okay, that is it.
And we are attempting to land on
9,600 kilometers per hour.
and this will be
Yes,
the
I
6th
did it in
attempt
time.
for this
Anyway,
booster.
the altitude for the second stage is 135 kilometers, and its first stage is at
Now on
7,073
your screen
kilometers.
is
It's
live
coming back to
view of
landing.
that second stage.
Altitude is
This
116
is the
kilometers per hour.
Merlin vacuum engine.
So the entry burn you see coming ahead is when
This
the
engine has about
9 engines. Well, I'm not 9 engines. Sorry, I mean
500 pounds of thrust in a vacuum.
so many engines reignite and they practically create a heat seal because when they re-enter, it's gonna be almost 1,500 degrees Celsius. So you can easily melt this rocket. Well, melt pretty much anything for that matter. So they reignite the engine, so they kind of make like a.
We're just under a minute and a half away
Force
from
field?
the entry
Like
burn
a force
on
field
the
in
first
a sense.
stage.
So now we're approaching 5 minutes, and the entry burn is probably going to happen in 2 minutes by the time looking this. So landing is kind of what is obvious. The first stage will land,
Again, the first
and
stage will
Seco
perform
1 second
2
engine
burns.
cut off is, but second engine
The
cut off.
entry
The second
burn
engine
and the
starts
landing
cutting
burn,
off.
and
One.
then just 20 seconds or so after that landing burn has concluded,
Okay,
the
we
second
had 5
stage
T plus
will
5.
have Seco 1 or second engine
Which
cutoff
stage is
1.
now? So basically, which stage is now? Basically, what I think you mean which stage is active launching now. So it's currently the second stage, and the first stage is currently landing. So I think that's what your question is. But yeah. Anyway,
Stage
so
2 is still on a nominal trajectory. Satellites to their targeted orbit.
it came off a little bit. Anyway, okay. So the speed is now for the second stage
We
at
are just about
1,300
30
kilometers per
seconds
hour.
away,
Acting
under
more
30
like-
seconds away from
Yeah,
that
you can just see
entry
the other
burn
stage
starting
too.
up on
Yeah,
the
entry
first
burn
stage.
is about to start up. I'm assuming in 10
The entry
seconds
burn will
because
last
it's
about
how
20
close it
seconds
is.
long.
Anyway, so I'm assuming maybe at 6:30
Again, it
it'll
will be
start
3
or
of the
6.
9
I
engines
never mind.
reigniting.
6:20. I'm guessing
Stage 1
6:25.
engines is saved.
Okay, the entry burn is going as. Yes, I got it exactly correct. Yes. Okay, now the entry burn is happening. That's what you can see. It's
And there you
basically
can see on
creating
your
a force
left-hand
field.
screen as
And what you can
that
see now is
view
the grid
lights
spin
up,
that
those
helps
3
steering the
engines
rocket
are burning
and
bright,
make a
helping
CP
to
and
slow the
CG
vehicle
center
down
of
as it
gravity
enters back
above the
into the
center
Earth's
of pressure.
atmosphere.
I'll maybe make a video explaining about this in future, but I definitely not have enough time to explain that in full depth in this. But you can just know that.
Stage 1 entry burn shut down.
So you can see the altitude is rapidly decreasing. And also the speed is also rapidly
Have a call
decreasing
out for
really
entry
fast.
burn
And but the
conclusion.
speed of the second stage is rapidly increasing. It's already 16,000 kilometers per hour. So the first stage completed its entry burn now. Okay, so now
Stage
we're
2 is
altitude
still
1
looking
6.
nominal.
No, okay, altitude. The altitude is gonna be close to 2. But so make little more, like around 168 kilometers. Then, but they're gonna add a single point. You're gonna increase the orbiter by a tiny bit. But so now because I'm showing because I won't show you the entire
Just
thing
under
because
30 seconds away from
if
the
it's anything
landing
that
burn
lasts, it's gonna be
beginning
1 hour
on the
long,
first
and like
stage.
it will just be 1 hour on with just traveling straight and straight and straight, like it'll be a traveling straight. So traveling straight 1 hour, just sitting there and waiting for them to release the and satellite. So
And we
I
are
will make a
attempting
clip
to
of that,
land
but
on
you
Of
know,
Course I Still Love You
even though
for the 6th time
oh
for
they
this
landed.
booster.
Okay, they're landing of course I still love you. Okay, the drone ship, you can see that's
The
where we're
live view
landing.
from the
These
drone
boosters
ship
are
on your
70
left-hand
million.
side.
Well, not 70 million. Never mind. These are almost like 15 million. Oh, there's seagulls on there. There's seagulls on the landing pad. There's seagulls on there.
Did get a
Of course.
bright
There's
glow.
seagulls on the land. There's seagulls.
No longer see a flame there.
Isn't it supposed to be landing already? Like, I don't see it at all. Did something happen? No.
Right-hand screen, stage 2 is still looking nominal.
Stage 2 seems...
Stage 2, FTS is saved.
What happened to the landing? Isn't the thing supposed to already land?
And it does look like we did not land our booster on Of Course I Still Love You Tonight.
What?
It is unfortunate that we did not recover this booster, but our second stage is still on a nominal trajectory.
That is so rare. That is so
and there's
rare.
That call out for Seco, as I mentioned
That is
earlier.
the
That is
rarest
second
thing.
engine cutoff.
Wow, they didn't land the
Again, we
booster.
are
That
doing
is
2
so
burns
rare.
for this MVAC engine.
I thought I will never see one again.
Insertion orbit.
This is the first
There's
time I
that.
ever saw it never land in the pad.
There's that call out
That
for
is
a good
so
orbit.
rare.
So
like,
now stage
really
2 is going to coast in this orbit for the
rare.
next 35
Last
minutes
time
or
it
so.
happened, it was
So we'll see
in
you back here at
2018.
T plus 45
It's so rare.
minutes for a second stage relay.
Wow, that is rare. Really rare. That is unbelievably rare. Currently what you're hearing is the music. So these views you see now is the satellites, but that is, wow, that is so rare. Wow. That is rare. Really rare. I just can't get over the fact that they didn't land the booster. That is just rare. Wow. Basically the blue and white lines you're seeing on the screen, but wow, just blue and white and blue lines you just saw were basically the position they need to get the satellites in. That's what I'm assuming basically. But I still can't get over the fact they didn't land the booster. Just I thought it will never happen again. Like, I can't get over the like just wow. I mean just wow. I just wow.
Signal movement.
I'm definitely gonna make a what happened? Wow. They didn't actually just what? Okay. The last one happened in 2018 and that was like over 3 years ago. That was rare. But I guess so. I will definitely make a video once explaining why this actually didn't land on a pad. Just wow. I mean, I could totally understand if the SN9 didn't land on there, but this. Wow. There's nothing new. There is nothing new in this rocket. It's just that what is rare is that the first stage didn't actually land. The first stage actually failed to land. That is unbelievably rare. Like, it never it happened. It happened once in 2018, but this is unbelievably rare. Like, just so rare. That is very unnatural. The last time it happened was 3 months ago, so yeah. I'll definitely try and make a video explaining why it happened, but just wow, I'm surprised. Ooh. Maybe I don't know. What I'm thinking might happen is maybe like the pre-burner engine maybe failed. I don't know. Like I mean we had like no idea. We didn't even see when it's landing. So I don't know, but maybe it's the pre-burner. Like I mean they did fail the pre-burner on SN9 too, or like the torch flame for SN9. Either one of those, but I'm leaning to the pre-burner for SN9. But maybe this could be an SN9. Maybe one of the engines failed to ignite. I don't know. Maybe So, but because the next thing like SES or second engine startup, basically it's happening like here. If you have any questions, you can post it now. But I'll maybe stay on here for 3 to 4 minutes because well, it has because it kind of has ended. It has because it's almost going to be done. But if you have any more questions, I'll have any more questions, please put in the live chat. So yes. So yeah, but yes, just reach here. Maybe something to do with it. Yeah, that could have happened. Like I was just maybe there's something, maybe the or it could be like it could be that, or well there's maybe one they haven't one of the previous year when they're testing it. Maybe like 2000 like 14 I think so. They maybe the grid fins didn't had enough liquid to turn it, so it could be that, but I don't know, but okay, no. Okay, so the music is a little loud. I'll just okay, I'll just give me a second. What?
You can mute the music. You don't need that. You want to hear later.
Just give me a second. I'm just trying to find how to make it quieter. Yes, I haven't been using this for quite a bit of time, so audio input capture. Is this better? Well, I had this done only maybe like 3 live streams, so
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Well, can you hear me now?
Okay, it's good. Okay, thank you. Okay, good. Yeah, it's good. Okay. So in around 2 minutes, I'll just end this live stream. So because in 2 minutes, we'll start ending this because.
Not telling you. I was doing this for the second time, so I told you.
Yeah. So. Okay, so we'll be ending this in 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. Also, I do have one question. The person who named Raptor Engine, do you work for SpaceX or no? Oh yes, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do that. You can also see the timing on my channel if you go to my channel, and then you can just click the thing in, and if you can find the live stream Perseverance Land, you can find the exact time I'm gonna go live. It's gonna be around 11:15. So yes, the Perseverance, yes. Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh okay. So I'm gonna be ending this in less than a minute. So if any last final questions, just can put it in the chat. I'll check it one more time. Nope, I don't see anything, so I'm winning this lesson. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'll see in chat. No. But around the time this is gonna reach around T plus 18:30, I'll end this because this is gonna release this in like 2 hours. So gonna be 2 hours. I will put the video on the why it first states happen, and also gonna make a video of the Starlink satellites releasing. But it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen in another like 2-3 hours, so you can understand why. But anyway, so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our video. And thank you for all the people. Thank you for. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? So just in case you cannot hear me, I'll just put it in the chat. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, just so everybody who watches, thank you for you can hear me now. So everybody who's in watching this, thank you for watching this video, and just thank you very much. So now I'll just end this. Let's end this live stream. So bye.
Thank you. Thank you. And you can also write.
Oh, it's not ends. Oh, hold on.